Hi, my friend. It's Hope, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to English and Chill with Hope. This is a calm space where we learn English slowly, one gentle step at a time. No pressure, no rush. Just relax, take a slow breath, and let's begin. There is something you are holding. You might not even know you are holding it, but it is there. In your hands, in your chest, in the space behind your eyes where the tears live. Maybe it is a memory, a conversation that ended badly, words that someone said to you, words that cut deep and left a mark. Maybe it is a person, someone who left, someone who chose a different path, someone whose name still makes your heart heavy. Maybe it is a version of yourself, the person you thought you would be by now, the life you planned, the dream that did not come true. Whatever it is, you are holding it tightly with both hands. Like if you let go, you will lose something important. Like if you release your grip, the pain will mean nothing. Like the suffering will have been for nothing. So you hold on, day after day, month after month, year after year, and your hands are so full that you cannot hold anything new. I know this feeling. I have held things so tightly that my fingers ached, that my chest felt like a stone, that I forgot what it was like to breathe with open hands. Tonight, I want to talk about letting go. Not letting go of the memory, but letting go of the weight. But first, I need to tell you something. Letting go is the most misunderstood idea in the world. People think letting go means forgetting. It does not. People think letting go means the person did not matter. That is not true. People think letting go means you are weak, that you gave up, that you stopped caring. No, letting go is the opposite of weakness. Letting go takes more courage than holding on, because holding on is automatic. Your hands clench by themselves, but opening them, that is a choice. A brave, difficult, beautiful choice. Tonight, we will explore 5 pictures of what letting go really looks like. 5 gentle metaphors. And by the end, I hope your grip will be a little softer, your breath a little deeper, and your hands a little more open. Imagine you are swimming in the ocean. The water is warm, the color is deep blue, turning green where the sunlight hits. The sky above you is wide and open. The waves are gentle, rising and falling, like the ocean is breathing. Everything is peaceful. Everything is beautiful. But in your arms, you are holding a rock. A big, heavy, gray rock. It is pulling you down. Your legs are kicking harder and harder. Your arms are burning. Your shoulders ache. Your head keeps going under the water. You swallow salt. You cough. You struggle to breathe, but you will not let go. You grip the rock tighter. And someone on the shore, someone who loves you, shouts, "Let go of the rock. You are drowning. Just let go." But you shout back, "I can't. This rock is important. I've carried it for so long. It is part of me now. If I let go, it means the years I spent carrying it were pointless. It means all that pain was for nothing." Can you see how strange that sounds? From the outside, from the shore, it is so obvious. Just drop the rock. The ocean will carry you. The water will hold your body. You will float. You will breathe. But when you are the one in the water, when you are the one holding it, it does not feel obvious at all. It feels impossible. It feels terrifying. Because you have been holding this rock for so long that your arms have shaped around it. Your muscles have memorized its weight. It feels like part of your body now, because the rock is not just a rock. The rock is your pain, your regret, your anger, your grief, your disappointment, the thing someone did to you that you cannot forgive, the thing you did to yourself that you cannot forget, the words that were said, the love that was lost, the trust that was broken. And you have carried it for so long that it feels like identity. You do not know who you are without it. You are afraid that without the rock, you will float away into nothing, that you will be empty, that the weight was the only thing keeping you real. You are not drowning because the ocean is deep. You are drowning because you refuse to let go of the rock. Feel the weight in your shoulders right now. Can you feel it? That tightness in your neck, that heaviness across your upper back, that knot between your shoulder blades? That is the rock. You are carrying it even now, even in this quiet moment, even while you are resting. What if just for 1 second you imagined your fingers opening, slowly, one by one, pinky first, then the ring finger, then the middle, then the index, then the thumb, and the rock, sinking down slowly through the warm blue water, getting smaller, darker, disappearing into the deep. And suddenly, your body is light. Your arms are free. The ocean holds you. You float on your back. You see the sky. You breathe a real, deep, full breath. The rock is still there, at the bottom of the ocean. It did not disappear. It did not stop existing, but it is no longer in your arms. It is no longer pulling you under. That is letting go, not erasing, not forgetting, just releasing. Just allowing the water to carry what your arms can no longer hold. I want you to try something right now. Make a fist, a tight fist. Squeeze your fingers as hard as you can. Feel the tension in your hand, in your wrist, in your arm. Hold it. Hold it for 10 seconds. Can you feel how much energy that takes? How much effort it costs to keep your hand closed? Now, slowly open it, finger by finger. Let your palm face up. Let your hand rest open, soft, relaxed. Feel the difference? That is the difference between holding on and letting go. When you hold on, you use all your energy. Every muscle is tight. Every thought is focused on gripping. There is no room for anything else. Your hand is full, but it is suffering. When you let go, your hand is open. It is soft. It is light. And here is the most important part. An open hand can still hold things, but it holds them gently, without pain, without force. Letting go is not opening your hand to lose something. It is opening your hand so it stops hurting. This is the secret most people do not understand. Letting go does not mean the memory disappears. It means the memory changes position. In a clenched fist, the memory is trapped, squeezed, suffocating, and it hurts. It hurts both the memory and you. In an open palm, the memory rests, peacefully, like a feather on your hand. It is still there. You can still see it. You can still feel it, but it is not crushing you. And you are not holding the pain anymore. You are holding the lesson. You are not gripping the anger anymore. You are holding the wisdom it taught you. That is the real transformation. Not from remembering to forgetting, but from clenching to resting, from gripping to cradling. In our episode about overthinking, we talked about the guard dog in your mind, the one that barks because it is afraid. Holding on is the same thing. You hold on because you are afraid of what happens when you let go. But look at your open hand. Nothing bad happened. The world did not end. You are still here. You are still whole. Let me tell you about an old coat. Imagine you have a coat, a heavy winter coat. It kept you warm during the hardest winter of your life, when the wind was sharp, when the cold was bitter, when you thought you would not survive. That coat saved you. It wrapped around your body when nothing else could. It held you together. You loved that coat. But now, it is spring. The sun is warm, the flowers are opening, the birds are singing, the world is soft and gentle, and you are still wearing the coat. It is heavy, it is hot, you are sweating, you can barely move, but you keep wearing it because you remember the winter. You are afraid the cold will come back. You are afraid that without the coat, you will not survive. Can you feel how uncomfortable that is? Wearing a winter coat in the spring? Some things protected you once, but carrying them forever will weigh you down. My friend, what is your old coat? Maybe it is a belief that kept you safe as a child. Do not trust anyone. People always leave. That belief protected you when you were young, but now it is keeping love out. Maybe it is a habit, working until midnight because you were afraid of being fired. That habit saved your job once, but now it is stealing your health. Maybe it is a grudge. The anger you felt towards someone who hurt you, that anger was a shield. It protected your heart, but now the danger is gone and the shield is heavy. You can take the coat off, my friend. You can fold it gently. You can put it in a box. You can say, "Thank you for keeping me warm, but I do not need you right now." The coat will always be there, in the box, in the closet. If winter comes again, you can put it on. But right now, it is spring, and you deserve to feel the sun on your skin. Close your eyes. Imagine you are standing in a field, green grass under your bare feet. You can feel the earth cool and soft, blue sky above, wide and open and endless. In your hand, there is a string, a thin white string, and at the end of the string, high above your head, there's a balloon, a red balloon, bright red, the color of your heart. That balloon is your pain, your regret, your what if, your I should have, your why did this happen to me, your if only I had done things differently. You have been holding this string for a long time, maybe months, maybe years, maybe so long that you do not remember what your hand felt like without it. And the balloon is pulling you, always pulling your arm up, pulling your shoulder tight. You cannot walk freely because you are always leaning against the pull. You cannot run, you cannot dance. You cannot hug anyone with both arms because one hand is always holding the string. It is beautiful in a strange way. You have kept it for so long that you know its color by heart, its shape, the way it moves in the wind, the way the sunlight makes it glow. But it is pulling you, and you are tired, so tired. Now, imagine you open your fingers, slowly, gently, one by one, and the string slips through, softly, like a whisper leaving your lips. The balloon rises, slowly, gently. It does not explode, it does not pop, it does not disappear in a flash. It just floats upward, getting smaller, getting softer, moving away from you. Not gone, just further, higher, lighter. You can still see it, a small red dot against the blue sky, getting smaller and smaller until it becomes part of the sky itself. And you stand there in the field with both hands free, with the cool grass under your feet and the wide sky above your head, and you feel something you have not felt in a long time. Space, room to breathe, room to move, room to stretch your arms wide, room to open your hands and feel the wind pass through your fingers. Letting go is not losing the balloon. It is watching it float away and realizing you can finally breathe. I know it is hard, my friend. I truly know. I know the string feels like it is part of your hand now, like your skin has grown around it, like removing it would leave a wound. I know you are afraid that if you let go, you are saying, this did not matter. This person did not matter. This pain did not count. But that is not what letting go means. Not at all. Letting go means it mattered so much, so deeply, so truly that you are choosing to honor it differently now, not by suffering, not by holding, but by living, by growing, by walking forward with open hands and an open heart. The balloon is still in the sky. You can look up and see it anytime you want. It will always be there, a small red dot, a memory, a chapter. But it is no longer pulling you down, and your hands, your beautiful, tired, brave hands are free again, free to hold something new, something warm, something that is coming toward you right now. One last picture, my friend. Imagine a river, a quiet, slow river. The water is clear. You can see the stones at the bottom, smooth, round, washed by years of water. You are sitting on the bank. Your feet are in the cool water. The sun is warm on your face. Now, take the thing you are holding, the pain, the memory, the regret, the name, the face, the words that were said, the promise that was broken, the love that was lost. Put it on a leaf, a big green leaf, soft and smooth. Place it gently, like you are placing a sleeping baby in a cradle, like you are wrapping something precious in silk. And set the leaf on the water. Watch it float, slowly. The current takes it, not fast, not violent, not ripping it away from you, just carrying it gently downstream, getting smaller, getting further, moving around the bend. You can still see it. You can still remember what you placed on it. You will always remember, but it is moving. It is no longer stuck in your hands. It is no longer pressed against your chest. The river is carrying it now, and the river is strong enough. The river is gentle enough, and new leaves are floating toward you. New moments, new people, new feelings, new chances. But they can only reach you if your hands are open, if you are not still clutching the old leaf. The river will carry your pain if you let it, but first, you have to put it down. Feel the air moving in and out of your lungs right now. Each exhale is a letting go. Each breath out is a release. You have been practicing letting go your whole life. With every breath, you just did not notice. Breathe in, hold gently, and breathe out. Let the leaf float. So, my friend, here is a small invitation for tonight. Before you sleep, think of one thing you are ready to hold more gently. Not something huge, not your biggest pain, just one small thing, a small regret, a small frustration, a small, I wish I had. And imagine it on a leaf, green and soft, and set it on the water. You do not have to forget it. You do not have to pretend it did not happen. Just hold it more gently. Move it from your clenched fist to your open palm, from your arms to the river, from your tight grip to the soft current. And notice how your shoulders feel after. Notice how your chest feels. Notice how your breathing changes. That is what letting go feels like. not an ending, a softening. So, my friend, here are the pictures from tonight. You are a swimmer in the ocean. The rock in your arms is heavy, but the ocean will hold you the moment you let go. You will float, you will breathe. You are a hand, clenched tight, aching, but when you open your fingers, the memory does not disappear. It just rests on your palm, gently, without pain. You are wearing an old coat. It saved you once, but the season has changed. You can take it off. The sun is warm. You are safe. You are holding a red balloon. It is pulling you, but when you release the string, it does not vanish. It floats, and you are free. And you are sitting by a river. The leaf is in the water. The current carries it away. And your hands, your beautiful, tired, brave hands, are finally open. Open hands cannot hold pain, but they can hold peace. They can hold love. They can hold everything that is coming next. Thank you for being here today, my friend. Thank you for choosing to spend this quiet time with me. Your presence in this cozy space means more than you know. If this episode gave you a moment of peace, I would love it if you tap like and subscribe to the channel. Not for the numbers, but because every small click helps someone else find this quiet corner when they need it most. Take care of your heart tonight. Be gentle with your soul. I am so proud of you for being here. Goodbye for now, friend.
Hi, my friend. It's Hope, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to English and Chill with Hope. This is a calm space where we learn English slowly, one gentle step at a time. No pressure, no rush. Just relax, take a slow breath, and let's begin. Have you ever stood at the edge of giving up? Not the dramatic kind. Not the movie kind where you scream at the sky and fall to your knees. The quiet kind. The kind where you are sitting at your desk, staring at the screen, and a voice inside you whispers, "What is the point?" The kind where you are lying in bed on a Sunday night, thinking about Monday, and your whole body feels heavy, like gravity got stronger, like the blankets are made of stone. The kind where you look at how far you still have to go, and it feels impossible. So you think, maybe I should just stop. Maybe this is not for me. Maybe I was wrong to try. I know this feeling. I have been there. I have sat on the floor of my room with my face in my hands and thought, I cannot do this anymore. Not once, not twice, many times. And every single time, something small, something I cannot explain, made me stand up again. Not because I was brave, not because I was strong, but because some small, stubborn part of me whispered back, "But what if I don't give up? What happens then?" That question saved me, and tonight, I want to share it with you. Imagine you are walking through a tunnel, a long, dark tunnel. The walls are cold, the air is damp. You can feel the rough stone under your fingers as you walk. Behind you, the entrance has disappeared. You have walked too far to go back. The light you came from is gone, just darkness behind you, and in front of you, two more darkness. You cannot see the end. You do not know how long this tunnel is. You do not know if it leads anywhere at all. Your legs are tired, your feet hurt, your knees are weak, your eyes sting from the dark, your lungs feel heavy from the cold, damp air, and every step feels pointless, because nothing is changing. The walls are the same, the air is the same, the darkness is the same, step after step after step, and nothing, just more dark, just more cold, just more silence. So you think, why am I still walking? Nothing is happening. I have been walking for so long and nothing has changed. I should sit down. I should stop. I should accept that this tunnel goes nowhere. And this is where most people stop. Right here, in the middle of the tunnel, in the darkest part. They sit down on the cold floor. They lean against the wall. They close their eyes and they give up. But here is what they do not know. What no one tells them. The darkest part of the tunnel is not the beginning. It is not even the middle. The darkest part is just before the exit, because the tunnel curves at the end. The light bends around the corner. You cannot see it until you are almost there. You cannot feel it until you are 3 steps away. The darkest moment is not the end of the road. It is the last step before the light. My friend, maybe you are in the tunnel right now. Maybe you have been walking for weeks, months, years, and nothing has changed. And you are tired, so tired. But what if the exit is 100 steps away? What if it is 50? What if it is 10? What if you sit down right now and the light was just around the next corner? You will never know unless you keep walking. 1 step, 1 more step. Not because you can see the light, but because you trust that the tunnel has an end. Every tunnel has an end. Every dark season has a morning. Every winter has a spring hiding behind it. You just have to keep walking long enough to see it. Let me tell you about a tree, a very special tree, the Chinese bamboo tree. When you plant a bamboo seed, something strange happens. You water it every day. You give it sunlight. You protect it from the cold. You give it care and patience and love. And after 1 year, nothing. No tree, no stem, no leaf, no shoot, just dirt. Just brown, quiet, empty dirt. So you water it again. The 2nd year, every single day, rain or sun, tired or not, you kneel down and you pour water onto dirt that gives you nothing back. And after 2 years, nothing. Still just dirt. Still just silence. 3rd year, nothing. Your friends start asking questions. What are you doing? There is nothing there. 4th year, still nothing. Your family thinks you are crazy. Why do you keep watering empty ground? 5th year, 5 years of watering, 5 years of waiting, 5 years of looking at the ground and seeing absolutely nothing, 5 years of doubt, 5 years of people telling you to stop. Can you imagine that? Can you feel the weight of that patience? 5 years of effort with no visible result. 5 years of faith with no proof. But you keep watering. Something inside you says, 1 more day, 1 more time. And then, in the 6th year, the bamboo tree grows. Not slowly, not inch by inch, not a little bit at a time. It grows 90 feet in 6 weeks. 90 feet in 6 weeks, taller than a 3-story building, taller than the trees that started growing years before it, taller than anyone thought possible. How? How is this possible? Because for 5 years, while nothing was visible on the surface, the roots were growing underground, spreading, deepening, reaching into the dark soil, building a foundation so strong, so wide, so deep, that when the tree finally broke through the surface, nothing in the world could stop it. Just because you cannot see the growth does not mean nothing is happening. Put your hand on your chest right now. Feel the warmth of your palm. Feel the steady beat underneath. Your heart has been beating since before you were born. You do not see it. You do not watch it grow stronger. But it is working. Every second, every hour, every day of your life, without a single break. Your growth is the same, my friend. It is happening underground, in the dark, where no one can see it, where Instagram cannot photograph it, where even you cannot measure it. Every English word you learn that is a root going deeper. Every podcast you listen to, a root spreading wider. Every time you try and fail, and get back up, and try again, a root pushing through rock and clay and darkness. The people around you might look at your life and say, nothing is happening. Nothing is changing. Why do you keep trying? Why do you keep watering dirt? But they cannot see underground. They cannot see the roots. They do not know what is building beneath the surface. You are the bamboo tree, my friend. You have been growing for a long time, quietly, invisibly, faithfully, and the breakthrough is coming. Not because of luck, not because of magic, but because you did not stop watering, even when the dirt gave you nothing back. There is an old story about a sculptor. A famous sculptor was working on a piece of marble, a huge block of white stone. He had been working on it for months, chipping away, piece by piece, day after day. Dust everywhere. His hands were sore, his back hurt. The floor was covered in broken stone. A visitor came to his workshop. She looked at the block of marble. It was rough, shapeless, ugly. It looked like nothing. She asked, "What are you making?" The sculptor smiled and said, "There is an angel inside this stone. I am just removing everything that is not the angel." Can you feel the beauty of that? The angel was already there, inside the stone. From the very beginning, the sculptor did not create it. He uncovered it, one chip at a time, one day at a time. You are not building yourself from nothing. You are uncovering who you already are. My friend, your life is the marble, and every difficult day, every struggle, every failure, every tear, every moment you wanted to quit, that is a chip, a piece of stone falling away, revealing something underneath. You cannot see the angel yet. You look at your life and you see rough stone, ugly, shapeless, incomplete. But the sculptor sees differently. The sculptor knows what is inside. And if you keep going one more chip, one more day, one more try, the shape will begin to appear. The face will emerge. The wings will unfold. But only if you do not stop chipping. Only if you do not walk away from the stone. Most people quit when the marble still looks like a rock. They quit before the angel appears. They never see what was inside them, what was waiting, what was already there. Do not be one of those people. Please, not tonight, not tomorrow. Keep chipping. In our episode about not wasting your life, we talked about the seed jar seeds that wait for the right soil. The sculptor is the same idea, seen from a different angle. The potential is already inside you. It is not something you need to go find. It is something you uncover by not giving up. Now, I want to try something different tonight. I want to read you a letter from someone you have never met, a letter from the future version of you, the version of you who did not give up, the version of you who kept going, who kept walking through the tunnel, who kept watering the bamboo, who kept chipping the marble. This is what they wrote to you. Voice becomes slower, more intimate, like reading. Dear you, I know you are tired right now. I know you want to stop. I know everything feels heavy and slow and pointless. I know because I was you. I sat where you are sitting. I felt what you are feeling. I cried the same tears. I asked the same questions. But I want to tell you something. You made it. I made it. We made it. Not because the tunnel was short. It was long. So long. But I kept walking. And one morning, I saw light. Real light. Warm and golden. And I stepped out of the darkness into a life I did not know was possible. The English you are learning right now, you use it every day to talk to people, to read books, to understand songs, to connect with the world. The courage you are building right now, it became the foundation of everything. Every good decision I made started with the strength you are building tonight. I am not perfect. Life is not perfect. But I am happy. A quiet, deep, real kind of happy. And it all started because you, the tired, scared, beautiful version of me sitting in that room right now, did not give up. So please, keep going. Not for the world, not for anyone else. For me, for us, for the person you are becoming. I am waiting for you, and I promise it is worth it. Your future self is cheering for you right now. Do not let them down. Take a breath, my friend, a deep one. Let it fill your lungs completely. Hold it for a moment. Now breathe out, slowly. Let everything go. That breath was a promise that you will take one more step. Not 1,000 steps, just one. One more day. One more try. One more morning where you choose to keep going. One last picture for you tonight. Imagine a deep canyon, wide, vast, so deep that when you look down, you cannot see the bottom, just mist, just shadow. On one side, you are standing. On your side, the side of now, the side of struggle. On the other side, there is a beautiful green land, golden sunlight, soft grass, wildflowers moving in the breeze, a warm house with smoke rising slowly from the chimney, a garden, a chair by the window, everything you have been working toward, everything you dream about at night. But between you and that land, there is nothing, just air, just the canyon, just the impossible distance. And in your hands, you have wooden planks and rope and nails. You are building a bridge, plank by plank, one piece of wood at a time, tying it with rope, hammering it with nails, slowly, carefully. Some days you place 3 planks. Some days you can barely place 1. You look down. The canyon is deep. Your stomach drops. You feel afraid. You look ahead. The other side is far. So far, you feel discouraged. But then, you look behind you. At the bridge you have already built, the part that stretches back to where you started. Plank after plank after plank, dozens of them, maybe hundreds. Some are rough, some are crooked, some were placed in the rain while you were crying, some were placed at midnight when no one was watching. But they are there, solid, strong, real. You built that with your own 2 hands, in the rain, in the wind, in the dark, when everyone said it was impossible. And if you have built that much already, you can build more. You have already built half the bridge. Do not tear it down now. My friend, look at what you have already survived. Really look, not at what you have not done, at what you have done. Look at the days you thought would break you. They did not. You are here, reading these words, listening to this voice, still breathing, still alive. Look at the nights you thought would never end. They ended. Every single one. The sun came up. It always came up. Look at the version of yourself who wanted to quit last month, last year, 5 years ago. That person did not quit. That person kept going. That person is the reason you are here today. And that person is you. You are stronger than you think. Not loud strong. Not hero strong. Not movie strong. Quiet strong. The kind of strong that wakes up every morning with heavy eyes and a tired heart and says, "Okay, one more day. Let's try one more day." That is the strongest thing a human being can do. Not winning, not succeeding, not being the best, just continuing, just showing up, just refusing to disappear when everything inside you says stop. In our episode about learning to be alone, we talked about the tree that stands alone on the hill. Its roots go deep because it had to find water on its own. That tree is you. You have been standing through storms you never talk about, storms no one knows about, and you are still standing. Do not give up now. Not when the bridge is half built, not when the bamboo is about to break through the surface, not when the angel inside the stone is almost visible. Not when your future self is waiting for you on the other side, with open arms, with a warm smile, with tears of gratitude in their eyes. So, my friend, here is a gentle invitation for tonight. Before you sleep, I want you to write one sentence on your phone, on a piece of paper, on your hand, anywhere. Write this: "I did not give up today." That is it. That is the whole sentence. Not "I succeeded," not "I was productive," not "I achieved something big." Just "I did not give up today." And tomorrow night, write it again, and the night after, and the night after that. And one day, maybe soon, maybe not, you will look at all those sentences and realize something beautiful. You built a bridge, one sentence at a time. Let me leave you with these pictures tonight, my friend. You are walking through a tunnel. It is dark, it is long, it is cold, but the exit is closer than you think. The light is just around the corner. Keep walking. One step, then one more. You are a bamboo tree. 5 years of invisible roots. 5 years of silence. The world sees nothing, but underneath the surface, you are becoming something unstoppable. The breakthrough is coming. Keep watering. You are a sculptor standing before a block of rough marble. The angel is already inside the stone. Every hard day chips away what does not belong. Every tear removes what is not you. Keep chipping. The wings are almost visible. You are building a bridge, plank by plank, over a canyon that seems impossible to cross. But look behind you. Look at how many planks you have already placed. You built that. In the storm. In the dark. With your own hands. Keep building. And somewhere in the future, a version of you is standing in golden sunlight, smiling, whole, alive, free. They are looking back at you across time and whispering, "Thank you. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for keeping going. Thank you for becoming me." Do not make them wait forever. Keep going, my friend. You are so much closer than you know. Thank you for being here today, my friend. Thank you for choosing to spend this quiet time with me. Your presence in this cozy space means more than you know. If this episode gave you a moment of peace, I would love it if you tap like and subscribe to the channel, not for the numbers, but because every small click helps someone else find this quiet corner when they need it most. Take care of your heart tonight. Be gentle with your soul. I am so proud of you for being here. Goodbye for now, friend. Hi, my friend. It's Hope, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to English and Chill with Hope. This is a calm space where we learn English slowly, one gentle step at a time. No pressure, no rush. Just relax, take a slow breath, and let's begin. Tonight is different. Tonight, I am not going to teach you a lesson. I am not going to share a list of ideas. I am not going to explain a concept. Tonight, I am going to read you a letter I wrote to someone very important. Someone I have not seen in a very long time. Someone who used to be me, the younger version of myself. The little girl with messy hair and big eyes who used to sit by the window and watch the clouds move. Who used to name the clouds? That one is a dog. That one is a castle. That one is a whale, sleeping. Who used to believe that anything was possible? That clouds were alive. That trees could hear you. That the moon followed your car at night because it liked you. The little girl who used to laugh at nothing and cry at everything. Who was not ashamed of her tears. Who did not know yet that the world would tell her, stop crying, be strong, grow up. Who did not know yet how heavy the world would become. I wrote this letter on a night like this one. A quiet night, a still night, the kind of night where the world goes to sleep but your heart stays awake. I was sitting alone with a cup of tea. The steam was rising. The room was warm. And I thought, if I could go back in time and sit next to little Hope, if I could put my arm around her, what would I say? What words would I choose? And the words came, not quickly, not easily, but they came, one by one, like raindrops, slowly, gently, like rain after a long, dry season. Maybe tonight, while you listen, you will think of your own younger self too, the child you once were, the teenager you used to be, the person you were 5 years ago, or 10, or 20. And maybe you will want to write your own letter someday. But for now, just listen to mine. This is a letter to my younger self. Dear little one, I am writing to you from the future, from a time and a place you cannot imagine yet, from a body that is older and a heart that is more tired, but also more tender. You do not know me, but I know you. I know you better than anyone. I know that right now, you are sitting in your room. Your school bag is on the floor. Your shoes are too small, but you have not told anyone because you do not want to bother them. I know you are trying to be good. So hard, every day. You are trying to say the right things, to smile at the right moments, to be quiet when the adults are talking, to be invisible when someone is angry. You think that being good means being small. You think that being loved means being easy. But I want to tell you something, little one. Something that no one is telling you right now. You do not have to be small to be loved. You do not have to be quiet to be valuable. You do not have to disappear to be safe. I know you have a small key. You found it in a drawer in the kitchen, an old brass key. You do not know what door it opens, but you keep it in your pocket because it makes you feel like you hold a secret, like you have something that belongs to you and only you. I want to tell you about that key. You will carry it for years. Not the real key, you will lose that soon, but the feeling of holding something small and secret and yours. You will carry that feeling through school, through your first job, through your first heartbreak, through the nights when you cannot sleep and the mornings when you do not want to wake up. That feeling, it is called self-worth. And right now, it is small. Small enough to fit in a child's pocket, but it is real, and it is yours. And no one, no matter how loud, no matter how mean, no matter how powerful, can take it from you. Not the kids at school who laugh at your accent. Not the teacher who says, "You are too slow." Not the voice in your head that will grow louder and louder as you get older. The voice that says, "You are not enough." That voice is lying. It was always lying. You are enough. Right now, in your too small shoes and your messy hair and your quiet little room, you do not have to be small to be loved. You never did. Little one, do you remember your crayon box? The one with 64 colors, the big box, the one you loved so much that you slept with it next to your pillow. You used to open it every morning, and you would look at the colors, all of them, orange, purple, gold, turquoise, magenta, colors with funny names that you could not pronounce, burnt sienna, cornflower blue. And when you drew pictures, you used every color. You did not ask, "Is this the right color for a tree?" You just colored. Green trees, but also purple trees, and pink trees, and trees with rainbow trunks and clouds made of orange fire. You colored outside the lines, not because you could not see the lines, but because the lines felt small, and your imagination felt big. No one told you that purple trees were wrong. Not yet. That came later. Later, someone said, "Trees are green. Color them green." And you did. And the purple crayon went back into the box, and it stayed there. Then someone said, "The sky must be blue." And the orange sky you loved disappeared, and the gold clouds vanished, and the rainbow trunks became brown. Because brown is what tree trunks are supposed to be. And slowly, one by one, the crayons went back in the box until you were only using 5 colors: brown, green, blue, black, gray. The box still had 64 colors, but you forgot about 59 of them. You were born with 64 colors. Do not let the world reduce you to 5. Little one, I want to tell you something about those colors. They are still there. Right now, in the future where I am writing this, I am learning to open the box again. Slowly, one crayon at a time. I am remembering the names I forgot. I am coloring outside the lines again. It is scary. People still say, "Trees are green." People still say, "Be normal, be correct, be inside the lines." But I am learning something you will need to hear many times before you believe it. The most beautiful things in life are outside the lines. The most meaningful things are the colors no one expected. The most honest version of you is the one who colored purple trees and felt no shame. You will lose that fearlessness for a while. That is okay. Everyone does. The world will teach you to be careful, to be correct, to be small. But the crayons are patient. They will wait for you in the box. And one day, maybe on a quiet night like this one, you will open the lid and you will pick up the purple crayon. And you will draw a tree that makes no sense to anyone but you. And it will be the most beautiful tree you have ever seen. Do you remember the paper boats? After the rain, you used to go outside. The streets were wet. The gutters were full of water, little rivers running along the edge of the road. And you would take a piece of paper, any paper, homework you already finished, a page from an old notebook, even a receipt from your mother's bag, and fold it into a boat. A small white triangle with a flat bottom. You learned how to fold it from a friend at school. Fold in half, fold the corners down, open the bottom, press it flat, and there it is. A boat. And you would kneel down on the wet sidewalk, your knees getting cold and damp, and place the boat on the water, gently, with both hands, like you were placing something precious, and then you would let go, and watch it float, moving away from you, fast at first, spinning in the current, bumping into leaves and sticks and bits of dirt, tilting left, tilting right, but somehow, staying afloat, and you would follow it, running along the gutter, watching it disappear around the corner, wondering where it would end up, hoping it would reach the ocean. Can you feel that right now? The wet ground under your knees, the cold water on your fingertips, the smell of rain on concrete, that earthy, fresh, alive smell that belongs only to the first hour after a storm, the sound of water rushing down the gutter, fast and clear and musical. And the boat, your little boat, white against the dark water, brave, fragile, beautiful, moving away from you. You did not know where it was going. You did not plan its route. You did not worry about whether it would arrive somewhere important. You did not write a business plan for the boat. You did not calculate the risks. You just loved watching it go. You just loved the act of making something with your hands and releasing it and trusting the water to carry it somewhere. Little one, each of those boats was a dream about who you would become, a dream about what you would do, a dream about the places you would go, the people you would love, the person you would be. Some of those boats sank almost immediately. The paper got wet, the bottom softened, the boat folded in on itself. It was gone before it reached the end of the street, and you felt a small sadness, a tiny sting. But you folded another one and tried again. And I will be honest with you, in the future, some of your bigger dreams will do the same. They will sink. They will get heavy with doubt and fear and criticism. They will fold in on themselves. And it will hurt, not a tiny sting, a deep ache, the kind that stays in your chest for weeks, for months, for years. But listen to me carefully. Some of those boats, some of them floated further than you ever imagined. Past the street, past the corner, past the neighborhood, past the city, into rivers you never knew existed, into oceans you never dared to dream about. One of your paper boats is floating right now. Right now, as I write this letter, it is somewhere beautiful, and it is still going. Some of your paper boats will sink, but the ones that float will carry you further than you ever imagined. And I want you to know something else, something important. The boats that sank, they were not wasted paper. They were not failures. They were teachers. They taught you how to fold better, how to choose stronger paper, how to find calmer water, how to set the boat down more gently on the surface. Every sinking taught you something. Every failure made the next boat better. Every loss made you wiser. Not harder, never harder, but wiser, softer, more patient with the water. In our episode about not giving up, we talked about the bamboo tree that grows underground for 5 years before it breaks through the soil. Your paper boats are the same. The ones that sank are the roots. The one that floats furthest, that is the tree. Little one, I need to tell you about something you are going to carry. A backpack. Not a real backpack, an invisible one, the kind no one else can see, but you will feel its weight every single day. Right now, your backpack is light, almost empty. You carry a few small things, a worry about school, a fear of the dark, a question you are too shy to ask. But as you grow older, the backpack gets heavier. Because every time someone hurts you, you pick up a stone and put it in the bag. Every time someone says something cruel, you add another stone. Every time you fail at something, you reach down, find the heaviest rock you can, and you throw it on your back. I am not smart enough. A stone. I am not pretty enough. A stone. I should have tried harder. A stone. Everyone is better than me. A stone. I do not deserve to be happy. The heaviest stone of all. By the time you are my age, the backpack is so heavy that some mornings you cannot get out of bed, and you do not know why. You think you are lazy. You think you are weak, but you are not lazy. You are not weak. You are carrying a bag full of stones that do not belong to you. Little one, listen to me very carefully. Not every stone in that backpack is yours. Some stones were given to you by people who were carrying their own heavy bags. Your teacher who said you were too slow? She was carrying her own stones. She put one in your bag because hers was too heavy. That is not fair, but that is what happened. The kids who laughed at you? They were throwing their own stones around because they did not know what else to do with the weight. And the voice in your head, the one that grows louder every year, the one that says, you are not enough, the one that wakes you up at 3 a.m. and lists all the things you have done wrong. That voice is not yours either. You did not create it. You picked it up somewhere. From a conversation you overheard when you were 7, from a look someone gave you across a classroom, from a moment that lasted 3 seconds but stayed with you for 30 years. You can put that stone down too. In fact, that is the first one I want you to put down because it is the heaviest, and it was never, ever yours. Not every stone in your backpack belongs to you. Some were placed there by people who could not carry their own. Feel your shoulders right now. Feel the weight pressing down on them, the tightness in your neck, the knot between your shoulder blades that has been there so long you forgot it was not normal. Now imagine gently, slowly reaching behind you, opening the backpack, unzipping it with careful fingers, and taking out one stone. Just one. The smallest one you can find, the one that says, I am not enough. Hold it in your hand. Look at it. Feel how smooth it is. How many years of carrying have polished its surface. How warm it is from being pressed against your back for so long. Now set it down, on the ground, beside your feet, gently. You do not need to throw it. You do not need to be angry at it. Just set it down, like placing a sleeping child in a bed, with care, with tenderness, with release. Feel the backpack get lighter, just a little, just one stone lighter, just one exhale lighter. That is enough for tonight. That is the work, not carrying more, but putting down what was never yours to carry, one stone at a time, 1 year at a time, one breath at a time, one quiet night at a time. In our episode about letting go, we talked about swimming while holding a rock. The backpack is the same idea, but it started when you were very young, before you knew what you were picking up, before anyone taught you how to put things down. I am teaching you now. My friend, I want to stop the letter here, and I want to talk to you directly, not to my younger self, to you, the person listening right now, in this room, in this moment, with these words in your ears. Because here is the truth. I was not only writing to the little girl I used to be, I was writing to you. Everything I said to her, I am saying to you. You do not have to be small to be loved. You never did. You were born with 64 colors. The world reduced you to 5, but the crayons are still in the box. Open it. Your paper boats, your dreams, your attempts, your failures, they were not wasted. The ones that sank taught you how to build, the ones that float, and the backpack you are carrying right now, it is heavy. I know, but not every stone is yours. You can put some of them down. Tonight, right now, you have permission. The letter was never for the child you were. It was for the person you are right now. I want to say something to you that maybe no one has said in a long time. I am proud of you, not because you achieved something great, not because you are successful, not because you are perfect. I am proud of you because you are still here. After everything you have carried, after every stone you picked up, after every paper boat that sank, after every color you put back in the box, after every night when you thought you could not keep going, you are still here, listening to these words, breathing this air, living this life. That is not small, that is extraordinary. And if your younger self could see you now, not your Instagram self, not your I'm fine self, but the real you, the tired you, the brave you, the still trying you, they would look at you with wide eyes and say, I grew up to be that, someone who keeps going, someone who still cares, someone who listens to slow English in the dark because they are still learning, still growing, still trying. They would be so proud of you, and so am I. So, my friend, here is a gentle invitation for tonight. Write a letter, a short one. Even 3 sentences is enough. Even 1 sentence is enough. Even 5 words. Write it to the younger version of yourself, the child, the teenager, the person you were before the world got heavy, before the stones piled up, before you put the purple crayon back in the box. And in that letter, say the thing you needed to hear back then, the thing no one said, the thing you waited for, and it never came. The thing that would have changed everything if someone had just knelt down, looked you in the eyes, and whispered it. Maybe it is. You are not too much. Maybe it is. It was not your fault. Maybe it is. You are going to be okay. Not perfect, not fixed, but okay. And okay is beautiful. Maybe it is. I am sorry no one protected you. I am here now. Maybe it is just, I love you. Write it on your phone, on a piece of paper, in the Notes app, in the margins of a book you are reading, on a napkin, on the back of your hand, anywhere. And then read it out loud to yourself, in the quiet, in the dark, in the space between your heartbeat and the next one. Because when you say kind words to your younger self, you are also saying them to who you are right now. The child inside you did not leave. They did not go away. They are still there, sitting by the window, watching the clouds, waiting, hoping someone will finally say, you are enough. You always were. Be that someone, tonight, right now, with your own voice, with your own words. You have been waiting long enough. So, my friend, let me close the letter. Dear little one, dear younger me, dear you, the one listening right now. You carry an old key in your pocket. It is called self-worth. It is small, but it is real. And it opens a door that leads to your own heart. You have a box of 64 crayons. Most of them are untouched, but the colors are still bright. The purple is still there. The gold is still there. Open the box. Color outside the lines. The world needs your purple trees. Your paper boats, the dreams that sank and the dreams that floated, they all mattered. Every single one. The sinking was not failure, it was practice. And the boat that is still floating right now, it is carrying you somewhere beautiful. And your backpack, heavy, full of stones. But tonight, you put one down, and tomorrow you can put down another, until the bag is light enough to run with, light enough to dance with, light enough to fly with. You were always enough. From the very first breath, you just needed someone to say it. So here I am, saying it. You are enough. You always were, and you always will be. Thank you for being here today, my friend. Thank you for choosing to spend this quiet time with me. Your presence in this cozy space means more than you know. If this episode gave you a moment of peace, I would love it if you tap like and subscribe to the channel. not for the numbers, but because every small click helps someone else find this quiet corner when they need it most. Take care of your heart tonight. Be gentle with your soul. I am so proud of you for being here. Goodbye for now, friend. Hi, my friend. It's Hope, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to English and Chill with Hope. This is a calm space where we learn English slowly, one gentle step at a time. No pressure, no rush. Just relax, take a slow breath, and let's begin. Imagine this. It is 6:30 inches the morning. Your alarm screams. A sharp, angry sound, like someone banging on a metal door. Your eyes open. Your heart is already racing. Before your mind even wakes up, your body is in panic mode. You grab your phone. The screen burns your eyes. Notifications, messages, emails, news. Someone posted something. Someone said something. Someone needs something. And just like that, in the first 30 seconds of your day, the world has already rushed in. Loud, fast, demanding. You are not even out of bed yet, and you are already tired. You check the time. You are late. You jump up. You rush to the bathroom. You brush your teeth too fast. You spill coffee. You forget your keys. You leave the house with a knot in your stomach and a voice in your head that says, "The day has already gone wrong." Can you feel that? The tightness in your chest? The speed in your pulse? I lived like that for years. Every single morning, the alarm was my enemy. The phone was my poison. And the first hour of every day felt like a war I was losing before it even started. But then I learned something. Something small, something quiet, something that changed everything. I learned that the morning does not belong to the world. It belongs to me. And tonight, I want to share that lesson with you. But first, let me break a myth. Many people think a peaceful morning means waking up at 5 a.m., doing yoga, drinking a green smoothie, meditating for 30 minutes, writing in a journal, running 5 kilometers. That is not peace. That is a to-do list. A peaceful morning is not about doing more things before 8 a.m. It is about doing fewer things, more slowly, with more attention, with more kindness toward yourself. A peaceful morning can be 5 minutes, just 5 minutes of silence before the world rushes in. Tonight, we will explore 5 quiet pictures of what a peaceful morning can look like. Not a perfect morning, not an Instagram morning, a real, gentle, human morning. And maybe tomorrow, when your alarm goes off, you will remember one of these pictures, and you will choose peace before you choose your phone. Have you ever watched the sunrise? Not on your phone, not in a photograph, but in real life. Standing somewhere quiet, looking at the sky. The sun does not jump into the sky. It does not arrive with noise and speed and urgency. It rises slowly, gently, one shade at a time. First, the sky is dark, completely dark, like ink, like a closed book. Then, a whisper of color. Not bright, not dramatic, just a thin line of gray along the edge of the world. So soft you might miss it if you blink. Then the gray becomes blue, the blue becomes purple, the purple becomes pink, the pink becomes orange, and the orange, slowly, carefully, becomes gold. And then the sun appears, small, round, warm, like a quiet promise. The whole process takes almost an hour. An entire hour of slow, patient, beautiful transformation. No rush, no panic, no alarm clock. Just light arriving at its own pace. The sun never rushes its own rising. Why do you rush yours? My friend, the first minutes of your morning are like that sunrise. They are the first light of your day, the first colors on the canvas of your life. And what you pour into those minutes, what you feel, what you see, what you hear, colors everything that comes after. If the first thing you do is grab your phone, you pour anxiety into the sunrise. You pour other people's problems into your first light. You let the news, the notifications, the noise paint the first color of your day. And that color is usually gray, or red, or loud. But if the first thing you do is breathe, if the first thing you do is feel the bed underneath you, if the first thing you do is notice the light coming through the window, then the first color of your day is gold. Soft, warm, yours. In our episode about being positive every day, we talked about how small choices shape your whole mood. This is the smallest choice and the most powerful one. The choice you make in the first 60 seconds of your morning, before the phone, before the mirror, before the coffee, before the world, just you, and the light, and the silence. That is where peace lives. Let me paint another picture for you. Imagine a lake in the early morning, a beautiful, quiet lake surrounded by trees, pine trees, tall and dark and still. The air is cool. There is mist floating above the water, thin and white, like the lake is breathing. And the surface of the water, it is perfectly still, like glass, like a mirror, like someone polished the whole lake with a soft cloth. You can see the reflection of the trees, the sky, the clouds. A bird flying overhead, you can see its reflection too, moving silently across the water. Every detail, every color, perfect, clear, undisturbed. Can you feel how peaceful that is? Can you hear the silence of that lake? Not empty silence, full silence. The kind of silence that is alive, the kind that holds you. Now, imagine someone walks to the edge of the lake. They bend down. They pick up a stone from the ground, a small, gray stone, and they throw it into the water. Splash, ripples everywhere, circles expanding outward, touching every part of the surface. The reflection breaks apart. The trees blur. The sky shatters into 100 moving pieces. The bird is gone. The glass surface is destroyed. One stone, one small stone, one single moment, and the piece is broken. It takes the lake a long time to become still again. Minutes, sometimes longer. And by then, someone has thrown another stone, and another, and the lake never gets to rest. My friend, your mind in the morning is that lake. When you first wake up in those first soft seconds before the world arrives, your mind is still, calm, clear. The surface is smooth. Your thoughts are gentle, floating, half asleep, half dreaming. Your heart is quiet. Your body is soft. This is the most precious moment of your entire day, and most people destroy it within 10 seconds. Because the moment you reach for your phone, you throw the first stone. An email from your boss. Splash. Ripples of anxiety spreading across your mind. A news headline about something terrible happening in the world. Splash. More ripples, darker ones. A message from someone who needs something from you. Splash. Guilt. Pressure. Obligation. A photo of someone's perfect life on social media. Splash. Comparison. Self-doubt. Why is my life not like that? and you have not even left your bed. You have not even opened the curtains. You have not even felt the morning air on your skin. But your lake is already chaos. Waves everywhere. No reflection, no clarity, just noise. Your mind in the morning is a still lake. Do not throw stones into it before you have enjoyed the silence. Close your eyes for a moment right now. Imagine the lake, the mist, the trees, the perfect stillness. Feel your breathing slow down. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel the surface of your mind becoming smooth, like water, like glass. That is what your morning can feel like. Every morning, if you protect it, if you guard those first minutes like they are precious, because they are. The phone can wait. The emails can wait. The news will still be there in 30 minutes. But the stillness of your morning lake, once it is disturbed, it does not come back. Not until the next morning. So protect it, guard it, let it stay still for just a little longer. Now, let me try something different tonight. Instead of just giving you a picture, I want to walk you through a morning, a real, simple, peaceful morning, step by step, like a recipe, like a baker making bread. Have you ever watched a baker work? A good baker does not rush. A good baker arrives early, before the sun, before the customers, before the noise. The bakery is quiet. The ovens are cold. The flour is still, and the baker starts with the dough, slowly, gently, pressing it with both hands, folding it over, pressing again. Not fast, not aggressive, but firm, intentional. Every push has a purpose. This is called kneading, and kneading is not about speed. It is about rhythm, slow, steady rhythm. Push, fold, turn, push, fold, turn. The baker does not check a phone while kneading. The baker does not watch television. The baker is fully present. Hands in the dough, mind on the texture, heart in the work, and the dough responds. It becomes smooth. It becomes elastic. It becomes alive, ready to rise, ready to become bread that will nourish someone's day. Your morning is the dough. How you knead it determines how your day will rise. Now, my friend, let me be your baker for a moment. Let me walk you through a peaceful morning, not a perfect morning, not a long morning, just 15 minutes. That is all you need. Step 1. When your alarm goes off, do not pick up your phone. I know it is hard. I know the phone is right there, calling you, glowing. But leave it, just for now. I am. Step 2. Stay in bed for 60 seconds. Feel the sheets. Feel the pillow. Feel the weight of your body. You are alive. You made it to another morning. That is worth noticing. Step 3. Sit up slowly. Put your feet on the floor. Feel the ground, the cold floor or the warm carpet. Just feel it. You are here. You are present. Step 4. Go to the kitchen. Make something warm to drink. Tea, coffee, warm water with lemon, whatever you like, but make it slowly. Listen to the water boil. Listen to the spoon in the cup. Smell it. Hold the cup with both hands. Feel the warmth moving into your fingers. Step 5. Sit somewhere quiet, a chair by the window, the sofa, the edge of your bed, and drink your warm drink in silence. No music, no phone, no podcast, not even this one. Just you and the cup. And the morning, that is it. That is the whole recipe. 5 steps, 15 minutes. No yoga, no journaling, no green smoothie, just presence. just slowness, just peace. And when those 15 minutes are over, you can pick up your phone. You can check your messages. You can start your day. But you will start it differently because you needed the dough first. You gave your morning texture. You gave it warmth. You gave it love. And the bread will rise beautifully. Have you ever noticed something strange about birds? Birds sing before the sunrise, not after, before, in the dark, when the sky is still black, when the air is still cold, when the stars are still visible, when there is no proof, no evidence at all that the sun will come back. Think about that. The bird does not wait for the light. The bird does not open one eye, check the sky and say, "Okay, I see the sun, now I can sing." No, the bird sings first, in the darkness, in the cold, in the unknown. The bird does not wait for proof. The bird does not say, "I will sing when I see the light. I will sing when I know the day will be good. I will sing when I feel ready." The bird says, "I will sing, and the light will come." Can you feel the courage in that? The faith, the quiet bravery of a tiny creature sitting on a branch in the dark, opening its beak and choosing to make music when there is no reason to believe the morning will arrive? But it always does. Every single time. The morning always comes, and the bird's song is always there to greet it. Sing before the sunrise. You do not need proof that the day will be good to begin it with peace. Can you hear the birds right now? Or can you remember the last time you heard bird song in the morning? That small, bright, delicate sound cutting through the silence, not loud, not aggressive, not trying to compete with the traffic or the television or the alarm clock, just clear, just alive, just present, like a tiny bell ringing in the dark. That is what your peaceful morning can be. A song in the dark, a gentle sound before the noise arrives, a whisper of beauty before the shouting begins. You do not need to wait until your life is perfect to start your mornings with peace. You do not need to wait until you are happy, until you are successful, until you have the perfect apartment, or the perfect job, or the perfect relationship, until you have everything figured out. You can start tomorrow, in the dark, with your version of a song. Maybe your song is a slow breath. Maybe your song is a warm cup of tea. Maybe your song is just sitting by the window for 2 minutes, watching the sky change color. Whatever it is your first song, and it matters more than you know. In our episode about not wasting your life, we talked about how the small moments are the real life. The moments that feel like nothing are actually the moments that matter most. The morning is the smallest moment of all, the quietest, the most overlooked, but it is also the most powerful one, because it sets the rhythm for everything that follows. A rushed morning creates a rushed day. A panicked morning creates a panicked day. An angry morning creates an angry day. But a peaceful morning creates space. Space for patience. Space for clarity. Space for kindness to yourself and to the people around you. The bird knows this. The baker knows this. The sunrise knows this. The lake knows this. Now you know it too. One last picture for you tonight, my friend. Imagine a painter standing before a canvas, a large, white, empty canvas, clean, untouched, not a single mark on it, just white space, just possibility. The painter holds a brush, thin and soft, and on the table beside her there are jars of paint. Every color you can imagine. Deep red, ocean blue, warm gold, soft violet, forest green, sunset orange, gentle pink, dark gray, bright white. Every color is available. Every option is open. The canvas is waiting. This canvas is your day, brand new, fresh. No mistakes on it yet. No stress, no arguments, no failures, no regrets. Just white, just clean, just open, just waiting for the first touch. And the morning. The morning is the first brush stroke. If the painter grabs the brush quickly, dips it in gray, and makes a harsh, fast, angry line across the canvas, the whole painting starts from a place of tension. Every color she adds after that has to fight against the gray, has to overcome it, has to work harder to bring beauty into a painting that began with stress. But if the painter pauses, if she takes a breath, if she dips her brush in gold-warm, soft, glowing gold, and makes one slow, gentle curve across the white space, the whole painting begins to glow. From the very first touch, every color she adds after that builds on the warmth, builds on the light, builds on the peace. The painting was born in gentleness, and gentleness stays in every stroke. Your morning is the first brushstroke, my friend, and you get to choose the color every single day. Every morning is a blank canvas. The first brushstroke is yours. Choose a gentle color. I know what you are thinking. But Hope, my mornings are not that simple. I have work, I have children, I have responsibilities. I have a boss who sends emails at 6 a.m. I have a baby who cries at dawn. I cannot sit and drink tea for 15 minutes. I understand. I truly do. Not every morning will be quiet. Not every morning will be peaceful. Some mornings, the baby will cry. The alarm will be late. The coffee will spill. Life will happen. But here is what I have learned. Even 3 minutes is enough. Even 1 minute is enough. Even one single breath taken slowly, on purpose, with your eyes closed and your feet on the floor, and your hand on your heart is a brushstroke of peace. You do not need an hour. You do not need a perfect morning routine that looks beautiful on Instagram. You do not need candles and meditation cushions and a special playlist and a gratitude journal. You just need one moment, one breath, one pause before the rush begins. And that pause, that tiny, quiet, invisible pause that no one else sees, it will change your entire day. Not because it is magic, but because it is a choice. A brave, gentle, powerful choice to say, before I give this day to the world, I give one moment to myself, even just one breath. This breath is mine. That is power. That is peace. That is yours, and no one can take it from you. So, my friend, here is a gentle invitation for tomorrow morning, but it starts tonight. Tonight, before you sleep, put your phone somewhere far from your bed, not on your nightstand, not under your pillow, on a table across the room, or in another room entirely, or inside a drawer with a sock on top of it, somewhere your hand cannot reach without getting up. I know this feels scary. I know. The phone feels like a safety blanket. It feels like you need it close, but you do not. Not while you sleep. Not in those first precious minutes of the morning. And when your alarm goes off tomorrow morning, use a real alarm clock if you can, or set the phone alarm loud enough to hear from across the room. Do not walk to the phone immediately. Do not rush. Do not check the screen. Instead, stay in bed for 60 seconds. Just 60 seconds. That is all. Feel the bed underneath you. Feel the warmth of the blanket. Feel your body heavy, soft, alive. Notice the light in the room. Is it dark? Is it gray? Is there sunlight coming through the curtains? Just notice. Just be here. Then get up. Slowly. Walk to the kitchen. Make something warm. Tea, coffee, warm water with honey, whatever you love, and sit down somewhere quiet and drink it in silence. That is the whole invitation. No app to download, no plan to follow, no 30-day program, just a phone across the room and a warm cup in your hands. Try it once, just once, tomorrow, and see how your morning feels different. See how the lake stays still a little longer. See how the dough rises a little higher. See how the canvas glows a little brighter. And if it feels good, do it again the next day, and the next, and the next, until peace in the morning becomes your habit. Not because a podcast told you to, not because it is trendy, but because you chose it for yourself, because you deserve a gentle beginning. Peace is not something you find in the morning. It is something you protect. Let me leave you with these pictures tonight, my friend. Hold them gently. Carry them into tomorrow. Your morning is a sunrise. The sun does not rush its own rising. It does not jump into the sky in a panic. It moves through darkness, through gray, through purple, through pink, until it arrives at gold, slowly, patiently, shade by shade. Let your morning arrive at gold too. Do not rush the colors. Your mind at dawn is a still lake, clear, calm, perfect, a mirror of the sky. Every notification is a stone thrown into the water. Every headline is a splash. Protect the stillness. Let the mist stay. Let the surface be smooth. Even for 5 minutes. Your morning is dough in a baker's hands. Soft, alive, waiting to be shaped. How you knead it with patience or with panic, with love or with anger, determines how your whole day rises. Slow hands make soft bread. Rushed hands make hard bread. Be the slow baker. You are a bird singing in the dark. You do not need proof that the day will be good. You do not need to see the sun before you open your mouth. You just need to begin with a song, with a breath, with a quiet act of faith that says, I deserve a gentle morning, and your day is a blank canvas, clean and white and full of possibility. The first brushstroke is yours, no one else's. Choose peace, choose gold, choose gentle, choose yourself. The morning was always yours, my friend. It was always waiting for you, quiet, patient, full of light. You just forgot to protect it. Starting tomorrow, protect it. Even for one breath. That one breath will change everything. Thank you for being here today, my friend. Thank you for choosing to spend this quiet time with me. Your presence in this cozy space means more than you know. If this episode gave you a moment of peace, I would love it if you tap like and subscribe to the channel, not for the numbers, but because every small click helps someone else find this quiet corner when they need it most. Take care of your heart tonight. Be gentle with your soul. I am so proud of you for being here. Goodbye for now, friend. Hi, my friend. It's Hope, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to English and Chill with Hope. This is a calm space where we learn English slowly, one gentle step at a time. No pressure, no rush. Just relax, take a slow breath, and let's begin. It is 3 in the morning. The room is dark. The house is quiet. Everyone else is sleeping, but you are awake. Your eyes are open, Your body is tired, but your mind is running. Like a machine that someone forgot to turn off. It is replaying a conversation from 2 days ago. Something you said, something you should not have said, something you wish you could take back. Why did I say that? They must think I am strange. Maybe they are angry. Maybe they will never talk to me again. And then your mind jumps to something else. A decision you have to make, a problem at work, a message you have not replied to. And then it jumps again to the future, to things that have not happened yet, things that might never happen. What if I fail? What if it goes wrong? What if everyone laughs at me? Round and round and round, the same thoughts, the same worries, the same fear, like a washing machine that never stops spinning. Can you feel it? That tiredness behind your eyes? That heaviness in your head? I know this feeling. I have lived in this feeling for years. And tonight, I want to talk about it. Not to fix it, not to give you a magic trick, but to help you understand it. Because when you understand why your mind does this, it becomes much less scary. Before we go deeper, let me tell you something kind. You are not broken. Your mind is not broken. Overthinking is not a disease. It is not a sign of weakness. It is not proof that something is wrong with you. It is actually your mind trying to help you, trying to protect you, trying to solve a problem. It is just trying too hard. Tonight, we will explore 5 quiet pictures together, 5 ways to understand what is happening inside your head. And by the end, I hope the noise will be a little softer, the room will be a little quieter, and you will know that you have the power to let the thoughts settle, not by fighting them, but by understanding them. Let's walk together. Imagine a car, a small car on a road, and the road goes in a circle, a roundabout. You know what a roundabout is? A road that goes around and around, in a loop, with no end. The car is driving, fast, going around and around and around. The driver is gripping the steering wheel, knuckles white, eyes wide open, heart beating fast. The driver thinks, I am moving, I am making progress, I am doing something, I am going somewhere important. But look at the road. It is a circle. The car passes the same tree every 30 seconds, the same house, the same sign, the same crack in the road, over and over and over. The car is moving, the engine is burning fuel, the wheels are spinning, but the car is not going anywhere. Can you feel that? The exhaustion of movement without progress? The tiredness of working hard but staying in the same place? That is what overthinking feels like. Your mind is the car, your thoughts are the road, and the roundabout is the same worry, the same fear, the same question, the same memory, going around and around and around. You think, if I think about it one more time, I will find the answer. If I analyze it one more time, I will understand. If I replay it one more time, it will make sense. So you go around again and again and again, and the answer never comes. Because the answer is not on the roundabout. The answer is on the exit ramp. And the exit ramp is not another thought. It is not another analysis. The exit ramp is a pause, a breath, a moment of stillness where you say, I am going to stop driving now. Overthinking is not solving. It is just driving in circles on the same road. My friend, what is your roundabout right now? What thought keeps coming back? What worry do you drive past again and again? What conversation do you replay every night before sleep? You do not have to answer. Just notice it. Just see it for what it is. A circle, not a road forward, not progress, just motion without movement. And know that the exit is there. It has always been there, waiting for you. You just need to stop driving long enough to see it. You just need to lift your foot off the gas and breathe. Let me give you another picture. You have a shirt, a white shirt, and there is a small stain on it. Maybe coffee, maybe ink, something small. So you put the shirt in the washing machine. You press the button. The machine spins. The water runs. The soap cleans. The cycle finishes. You take the shirt out. You look at it. The stain is still there, a little lighter, but still there. So what do? You put it back in. You wash it again, and again, and again. 5 times, 10 times, 20 times. The shirt is not getting cleaner. It is getting thinner. The fabric is wearing out. The colors are fading. The shirt is falling apart. But you keep washing it because you believe one more wash, one more cycle, and it will be perfect. Can you see yourself in this? The shirt is your problem. The washing machine is your mind, and every cycle of overthinking is another wash. You replay the conversation. You reanalyze the situation. You re-examine every word, every look, every pause. You wash and wash and wash. But the stain does not disappear, and the shirt, your peace of mind, is falling apart. Overthinking is washing the same shirt 100 times. It does not get cleaner. It only gets thinner. Notice your jaw right now. Is it tight? Is it clenched? Gently let it drop, just a little. Let your tongue rest soft in your mouth. Feel the difference? That small release? Sometimes the answer is not more thinking. Sometimes the answer is less holding, less clenching, less gripping. The stain on the shirt? Maybe it does not need to disappear. Maybe you can wear the shirt with the stain. Maybe the stain is just part of your story now. Not everything needs to be solved. Some things just need to be accepted. Now, I want to tell you something important, something that might change the way you see yourself. Your mind is not your enemy. I know it feels that way at 3 in the morning, when the thoughts will not stop, when your brain is buzzing like a broken radio that you cannot turn off, when the same worry plays again and again like a song stuck on repeat. It feels like your own mind is attacking you, punishing you, torturing you, but it is not. Your mind is like a guard dog, a big, loyal, nervous guard dog sitting at the front door of your heart. This dog has been with you since you were a child. It has seen every bad thing that ever happened to you, every time you were hurt, every time you were embarrassed, every time you were scared. And it remembers all of it. So now, every time it hears a sound, even a small sound, even a leaf falling on the ground, even a shadow moving on the wall, it starts barking, loudly, aggressively, non-stop. Danger, danger, someone is coming, something is wrong. Wake up, be ready, remember what happened last time. The dog is not trying to hurt you. The dog loves you more than anything in the world. The dog is trying to protect you. It truly, deeply believes there is danger. But most of the time, there is no danger. It is just a leaf. It is just the wind. It is just an old memory dressed up as a new threat. It is just a what if that will probably never happen. Your overthinking brain works the same way. It hears a small sound, a strange look from a colleague, an unanswered message, a small mistake you made at work, a pause in someone's voice, and it starts barking. Something is wrong. You made a mistake. They are angry. They are judging you. You need to fix this. Think harder, analyze more. Don't sleep until you figure it out. The barking is loud. The barking is exhausting. The barking keeps you awake at night and steals your peace during the day. But the dog is not bad. The dog is just scared. The dog is just doing its job, the only job it knows. Your overthinking mind is not your enemy. It is a guard dog that forgot how to rest. So, what do you do with a guard dog that will not stop barking? You do not yell at it. That makes it bark more. It thinks, see, even my owner is upset. The danger must be real. You do not ignore it completely. That makes it anxious. It barks louder. It scratches the door. You walk to the dog. Slowly, gently. You kneel down beside it. You put your hand on its warm head. You feel it trembling. And you say, "Thank you. I see you. I know you are trying to protect me. You are a good dog, but I am safe. We are safe. There is no danger tonight. You can rest now." That is how you talk to your overthinking mind. Not with anger, not with frustration, not with stop thinking, stop thinking, stop thinking, but with kindness, with patience, with a gentle hand on its head. Thank you, mind. I know you are worried. I know you are trying to help, but I am safe right now. This moment is safe. This room is safe. You can rest. Can you try that right now? Can you say it quietly to yourself? I am safe. Right now, in this moment, in this breath, I am safe. Feel the dog lie down. Feel it close its eyes. Feel the barking get softer. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine a glass jar, a big clear jar, filled with water, but the water is not clear. It is muddy, brown, dark. You cannot see through it. Why? Because someone has been stirring it, shaking it, spinning it. The dirt from the bottom has mixed with the water. Everything is cloudy. Now, here is the beautiful part. Put the jar down on a flat surface and just leave it. Do not touch it. Do not shake it. Do not stir it. Just wait. What happens? Slowly, very slowly, the dirt begins to sink. The mud falls to the bottom, particle by particle, layer by layer, and the water begins to clear. Not because you filtered it, not because you added chemicals, not because you did anything. It cleared because you stopped stirring. Clarity does not come from thinking harder. It comes from thinking less. Your mind is the jar. Your thoughts are the dirt. And every time you overthink, you are shaking the jar. You think, if I think harder, I will see clearly. But the opposite is true. The harder you think, the muddier the water gets. The more you stir, the less you see. Clarity comes from stillness, from putting the jar down, from trusting that the mud will settle on its own. This is why sleep helps. This is why a walk in nature helps. This is why meditation helps. This is why sitting quietly with a cup of tea helps. Not because these activities solve your problems, but because they stop you from stirring. We talked about this in our episode about learning to be alone. Being still is not wasting time. Being still is letting the water clear. And in a future episode, we will explore the art of a quiet mind, how to sit with the jar and watch the mud settle, without reaching in, without stirring again. But for tonight, just remember, you do not need to think your way to peace. You need to stop thinking your way away from it. One last picture for you, my friend. Have you ever held a snow globe? Those small glass balls with a tiny world inside? A little house with a red roof? A little tree with green leaves? Maybe a tiny person standing by the door? And everywhere, tiny white snowflakes. When you shake the globe, the snow flies everywhere. It is beautiful in a way, but you cannot see the house. You cannot see the tree. You cannot see the tiny person. Everything is hidden behind the blizzard. Everything is chaos. Your mind on a bad night is like a shaken snow globe. Thoughts flying everywhere, worries swirling, memories spinning, old conversations replaying, future fears appearing, past mistakes returning. You cannot see anything clearly. You cannot find anything solid to hold on to. Everything is white noise. Everything is storm. And what do most people do? They shake harder. They think, if I think about it more, I will see through the snow. So they shake and shake and shake. But that only makes the blizzard worse. Now, what happens when you stop shaking? The snow falls, gently, softly, one flake at a time, settling on the ground inside the globe. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And the little world inside becomes clear again. The house is there. It was always there. The tree is there. The tiny person is standing by the door, waiting for you. Nothing was lost. Nothing was broken. Nothing disappeared. It was just hidden. Behind the storm, you created by shaking too hard. Stop shaking your mind. The snow will fall, and everything you need to see is already there. Feel your hands right now. Are they tense? Are your fingers curled into fists? Open them. Slowly. Let your palms face up. Let your fingers relax. Let your wrists go soft. Imagine you are holding the snow globe and you are setting it down, gently, carefully, on a table in front of you. Now watch the snowfall, watch the thoughts settle, flake by flake, worry by worry, fear by fear, settling down, finding their place, becoming still. And watch the clarity return. The house, the tree, the tiny person, your life, your truth, your peace. It was all there, the whole time. You did not have to do anything. You just had to stop shaking. That is the deepest secret of overthinking, my friend. The answer was never in the next thought. The answer was never in one more analysis, one more replay, one more what if. The answer was in the pause between thoughts, in the silence after the noise, in the stillness after the storm, in the moment you finally, gently, bravely put the globe down. So, my friend, here is a gentle invitation for tonight. The next time your mind starts racing at 3 a.m, or during lunch, or in the shower, try this. Do not fight the thoughts. Do not push them away. Do not get angry at your brain. Instead, close your eyes, take 3 slow breaths, and say this softly. Thank you, mind. I know you are trying to help, but I am safe. The jar is on the table. The snow is falling. I do not need to stir. I do not need to shake. I can just watch, and then breathe, and wait, and let the mud settle. It will not happen instantly. The water will not clear in 5 seconds, but it will clear. It always does. If you give it time, if you give it stillness. Peace is not found at the end of a thought. It is found in the space between them. Let me leave you with these pictures tonight. Your overthinking mind is a car on a roundabout, going fast, going nowhere. The exit is not another lap. The exit is a pause. Your overthinking mind is a washing machine, spinning the same shirt. The shirt is not getting cleaner. It is getting thinner. Some stains are meant to stay. Your overthinking mind is a guard dog, loud, nervous, but loyal. It is not your enemy. It is just scared. Put your hand on its head and say, "We are safe." Your overthinking mind is a jar of muddy water. The more you stir, the less you see. Put the jar down. The mud will settle on its own. And your overthinking mind is a snow globe, shaken, chaotic, beautiful in its storm, but clearer in its stillness. You do not need to think harder. You need to be stiller, and the clarity you are looking for. It is already inside the jar, waiting for you to stop stirring. Thank you for being here today, my friend. Thank you for choosing to spend this quiet time with me. Your presence in this cozy space means more than you know. If this episode gave you a moment of peace, I would love it if you tap like and subscribe to the channel, not for the numbers, but because every small click helps someone else find this quiet corner when they need it most. Take care of your heart tonight. Be gentle with your soul. I am so proud of you for being here. Goodbye for now, friend.